Hello guys and welcome back to a new video. Alright, this is Iso. This video will be me giving 10 tips and tricks on how to become a better player, and I will share my own strategies with you guys. So I'm not saying that these 10 tips and tricks are the only ones and the best ones out there. It's just my personal strategies that I like to use while I play the game. So if you're the type of person who is not getting any wins and you're having a hard time killing your enemies, or just playing the game on a decent level, this video might help you. Alright, so yeah, I think that's enough said. Let's jump right into number 10. Alright, starting off with number 10, parachute drop method to land faster and before everyone else. So go ahead on the mini map and mark anywhere in the map. It could be Pubg, bootcamp, hacienda, anywhere. But let's say, for example, you choose a destination. In this case, I'm going to be choosing farm. So when I am 750 meters away, you're gonna drop out and you're gonna look directly down and go sideways. So not like, you're not gonna go front ways with your face ahead. Nope, you're gonna go sideways. In this case, farm is on my left side, so I'm looking directly down while I'm keeping my movement analog, like joystick, to the left. To the left. And that's what you want to do, because when you do this tip, you're actually going at the fastest pace down like possible, and that's 234 at a speed of 234. So yeah, that's the fastest way to drop down. And if you use this tip, you will be able to land before everyone else. That's correct. That is correct, and therefore you will have the advantage to get a gun before them and get more loot before them. So you will have a fast start on the match. So this is very, very beneficial. Alright, moving on to number 9, go along the edges of the blue zone. So what I mean by this is that when there's like few people left and it's the last circle, like there's just you and maybe one other dude or 2 or 3 other people left, then you can use this strategy. I mean, it's just like you have to go along the edges of the zone, like in a circle, just all the way around your enemies, and this is very beneficial. It might help you to get the extra advantage or to capture the chicken dinner, because I usually just use this tip when like there is no cover in the middle, like I see no trees, I see no rocks, I see no houses. So that like kind of forces me to snake, but sometimes I don't like to snake, so I use this tip instead, which is I go alongside the zone, and the enemy won't expect this kind of push, because they might think that you're snaking in the middle in the grass, and you're actually coming like from all the way around the circle, and they won't expect this. And this is a very good tip to catch people snaking. It is very good, and this mostly works all the time. I'm not saying that you should do this tip like in all of your matches, but when there's like no cover in the middle of the map and you have no kind of position to take cover from, then this tip might help you. Number 8, how to spot your enemies faster. So when you're playing the game and you're getting shot at and you just have no idea where people are shooting at you, yeah, I've experienced the same thing before, until I started realizing that the enemy is 90% of all the time is always shooting you while he's taking cover. He might be taking cover behind a tree or behind a rock, or he might be inside of a house. Let's say, for example, you're getting shot at from your right side. Then the thing that you want to do is look at your right side and start seeing all the possible cover. Where could this guy be taking cover from? If there's tree, start looking at the trees. If there's rock, look at the rocks. If there's a house, look at all the windows. I mean, your enemy will always be taking shots at you while he's taking cover, some kind of a cover behind the tree or behind the rock. So that's the message here, and this is just 90% of the time. Always, your enemies will always be thinking about the same. All right, I should camp behind this tree or behind this rock. I'm kind of safe here. So if you're getting shot from whether it's your left side, right side, behind you, just look at the direction and just look at all the cover positions, the trees, the rocks, and all that. That's the only thing, and that's the message here. Number 7. Hip fire in close range, never aim down sight. So this one, there's not much to say about this one. It's pretty simple. So when you're fighting someone and you're very close to them, like the distance is so close between you and the enemy, you should not be aiming down sight. If you are rocking an assault rifle, let's say Groza, AKM, M416, the Scar, and when you're like in such a close like